Hello, welcome. I'm Levitator and today I'm back playing Alone in the Dark. Now if you haven't seen any of my other videos on this series, don't worry, you can always check them out in the playlist right here. So without further ado, let's play.
Oh, Jeremy. How much pain and suffering you could have prevented.
Emily? What are you doing?
Detective, how is your investigation going?
Well, I still have no clue where Jeremy is, but I think I know why he's hiding. This place is full of lunatics planning to perform some kind of ritual tonight.
Well, that sounds ridiculous. Or rather would have just a day ago.
It gets worse. I have reason to believe they killed anyone who didn't want to go along with the plan.
Detective, have you encountered any monsters tonight?
I just told you, I think they killed people. Beauregard, the author, Perosi, the singer, Mr. Waits, the clerk, Mr. Chance, the gardener, they're all missing.
No, I mean, have you fired your gun tonight?
Of course not. They wouldn't just kill outsiders like that. It would bring too much attention. But you should keep your eyes open.
So you haven't seen anything strange? Been anywhere else?
What are you trying to tell me, Emily? Are you in some kind of danger? Let me drive you back to New Orleans. I think I have enough. You know, at least get the police to take a look at this case.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Detective.
I'll find your uncle, Miss Hartwood. Just stay out of trouble.
So, last time I was playing, I got carried off by a load of scarab beetles, which was pretty uncool of them. And they left me here, outside the attic. Whoa, the rain just kicked in. I have a feeling either the weather's just got really bad or we're in the sort of dark version of the world because everything doesn't quite look how it did before. Let's get the old torch out. It's a much gloomier version of this stairwell from the last time I was here. It is getting rough out here, girl. You are right. Now, can we go down? Last time we couldn't. Okay, so we still can't. I don't think we can. Let me just check my inventory. What do we have now? A sacrificial dagger. What the hell am I meant to do with that? A dagger swathed in the grip of two sleek snakes, found buried in the sunken temple along with the dark man's contract. Yeah, they're swathing all around that thing. But what do I do with it? I don't know.
If we can just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal.
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us, in her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just here for Jeremy. I've been more worried about that Detective Comer fella. He been snooping around asking all kinds of questions.
God, it hurts.
He just does not give a crap about what's going on with her.
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Whoa, those guys are not on our side.
The orderlies, Baptiste and Lottie, were back at Deseto as well, like pieces of Emily's past haunting her. She couldn't figure out if they were on her side or not, and what was Lottie suffering from?
Well, she may not be able to decide, but I'm pretty certain they're not on our side. They just want us to find Jeremy so they can kill him, which is not what we want. So, we've now got to break into Dr. Gray's office and find out what he knows. Now, where is Dr. Gray's office? We are here. Dr. Gray's office is here. So, how do we get there? Blocked door. Oh, so we can't go that way. That way's locked. Well, you know what? I'm just going to run around and see what happens. If in doubt, run around and see what happens. Okay, now this rot is getting out of hand. What are these guys doing here? Jesus. So me going and getting that contract has really made this whole rot situation a lot worse. No. I wonder if any of the other parts of the house have changed. Very moody.
What is going on here? It's blocked.
Okay. Now...
Oh, I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. I should find another way.
Oh, I heard something. So I don't want to go that way. Do not enter. Oh, sorry. Do not disturb. Lanyap. Please do not disturb the occupants of this room. And that is part of the Prisoner of Ice. Right, that's a new one. Got ya. Can hear him talking in there. Coming up with a evil plot, I'm sure. Oh, something in. What is it? Is it a note?
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history.
Okay, couple of things. One, disastrous hurricane. Well, it kind of sounds like there's a disastrous hurricane going on outside the house right now. So maybe that's linked to whatever has been happening at Derceto in the past, where people go missing. And the other thing is this ancient Phoenician fertility goddess, because one of the orderlies, I can't remember her name now, she mentioned a goddess, and that how Jeremy was getting in the way of the goddess or something, and that's why they wanted to get rid of him. So maybe she is the reason for all this bad stuff that's been happening. Right, let's go to the next page.
Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Whoa. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more information now on what the history of Derceto is, its name, and this goddess that apparently is heavily involved in lots of cult activity. Well, we don't take cultists here, so if I come across any cultists, they're gonna meet my shotgun. Now, can we get out this way, or is it gonna be annoying again? Ooh. I think it's all to do with this creepy tree. Oh, I said it was creepy from the first video, and I'm sticking with
It
that.
looks haunting in this light.
Yeah, exactly. Jodie knows. Checking for weird faces and the like. Oh, I've got stuck. The tree's got me! I'm stuck! Okay, no, I'm fine. Well, you know, it's just a bit of harmless rain, I guess. Now we should be able to get up here. So how come this door was blocked? Oh, someone had put a broom there. That's not very helpful, is it? What is going on with all those noises? Now, we need to get to Dr. Gray's office. So, how do we get there? That's a good question. Can I answer it? Okay, so we'll go through reception and we'll just, I don't know, work it out, I guess. Now, reception's over here. I'm going to resist the urge
Mr. Waits
to use
must
the
have
bell.
had a spare key to Dr. Gray's office, but where?
Okay. Where would he have kept the key? I'm a poet. Oh, is it in the safe? Open up the safe inside the clerk's office. It is in the safe.
I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
Maybe I do. I think she's being a bit confident on my abilities here. What is going on with this? with this. Wait, date of admission 913. Could that be it? Let's try 913. Let's just out the bat. Let's just give that a go. So that is 11. That's 10. So 9. 1. 3. That is in fact wrong. Okay, so confusingly it says I have a clue, but I've looked through my inventory and I can't see anything that is a clue for this. So I'm just going to go for a run around the house and see if there's anything I've missed. This is looking more ominous, I feel. So let's go in here.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been going?
Ups and downs, I suppose.
I hear that. We all live in the life of an elevator operator.
Are you alright, sweetie?
Do you want to see my mask, miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you? Grace! Grace!
She is a little psychopath. What is she doing? I mean, she's surrounded by cultists. So it's kind of not really that surprising.
The mask had reminded Emily of her father. It didn't seem like a chance connection, but a purposeful reference made by that child. How could Grace have known what he looked like, and that it would upset Emily so? And why would she use those words? Emily felt like it was beyond strange. It felt impossible. Did it even happen? Was she losing her mind?
Yeah, it kind of seems like she used a painful memory to tease her, which isn't very nice. So we're in her room. It's a bit messed up. Has she got anything new for us to look at? Wait, what is that picture on her desk? Whoa, it's like a crazy hand coming out of a window. And someone with like what looks like a magic wand, maybe? What else has she got going on here? Oh, so that's her with the lady in the wheelchair. Beauregard, I would assume. And then that, who is that? Is that her parents, maybe? Her mum and her dad? Okay. She's been painting. Oh, there's like rot around here. And there's like a missing one in the corner. Interesting. Maybe we'll come back to that. I can't interact with it right now. Ah, full Jack-in-the-Box. What does that mean? I've already got the Jack-in-the-Box. Okay. That's odd. Oh my god. What the hell is that? That is absolutely terrifying. So nothing else to do here. Just get abused by Grace. Ooh, what's he got? First floor hall key.
I'll just
Excellent.
borrow these.
Yeah. He's pretty wasted, isn't he? I just got a little achievement for apparently pointing my gun at him, which I didn't do intentionally, but just so I can zoom in, you know. Now, is there anything else? This room looks different. What have we got? Movie script. So now we just need to get the broken spectacles, as I'm sure they're going to call them, and then that will be complete. And then there's a typewriter here. Cassandra's last page.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Okay, well, that's a very obvious clue. I was like hurriedly looking through what I already had because it was really confusing. It said I should already know the number, but I didn't have this yet. So anyway, it's fine. I have it now. So she's been writing, but her bed is stripped. So it kind of looks like she's not here. I can't do anything more with this. I can't do... That was weird. I got kind of stuck there for a bit. Right. Let's head back to the clerk's office. Do I... 9. 1.
It worked.
3. You just have to like twist it. I got the numbers, but I didn't know which way around I was getting them. Anyway, I've got it now. Dr. Gray's office key. Excellent. And we've got the empty room. And that was mentioned previously, so what's this
The
about?
last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means.
Neither
I
do
cannot
I.
even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Whoa, okay, so it seems like knowing about the guest in the empty room, something happens and then you forget about it again. Right, well, I guess we'll check that out in a bit. First things first, let's get into Dr. Gray's office, which we now have the key for.
Emily felt lost as she entered the office of Dr. Gray, much like she had the last time she was here. She began to question what she was hoping to find. She was simply going on a hunch that Dr. Gray was somehow tied up in this contract with the dog man. Emily couldn't even begin to imagine what kind of evidence she would need, besides a clear confession, of course. But she doubted she would ever find something like that. She was grasping at straws. The steps on the contract were so confusing to her that she was just hoping to get some small indication on where to go next.
Well, that was a long one. And I've just thought, hearing the typewriter and now seeing that in Beauregard's room, is this Beauregard? Is this... Are we part of her story that she's writing, this final film? I don't know, I've got lots of theories. I like my theories. If you've got any theories, let me know in the comments. Right, let's get in this room.
Here we are, Dr. Gray's office. Now let's see if we can find some answers.
Yeah, let's snoop. So, what is this? Cassandra's things.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
Hey. We've got France! We're not going to sleep in his bag, really. Oh, and there's another key. We're getting all the keys. Stairwell key. Excellent. Can I sneak? What's his note say? Oh, there's actually no way I can read that. And there's another typewriter. Jeremy's treatment. We didn't have that before.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Okay, so are we going to have some Steamboat Willie action next? Is that going to be our next alternate memory, as it were? So look for Jeremy's X-ray plates in the infirmary. He's got a worm in his brain. That's no good. So we've got an infirmary now that we've got access to. And we can unbolt this. Excellent. That is very satisfying. Ooh, there's now this here. The Flying Dutchman. This must be the steamboat. Oh, and that means we've got everything for this lanyap. So, forbidden knowledge, I guess that's show set bonus text.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
When it makes you worse. Treatment becomes an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh. Is he talking about the treatment that Dr. Gray's giving other people? I wonder. Well, now we have some forbidden knowledge. Oh my god, are we on a steamboat? We are! What is going on? Okay, so, right. We've got a couple of different things going on here. We've got France, we've got first floor hall key, and we've got the stairwell key. Now, looking at the map, I kind of want to put France back in its place. Oh, that's the stairwell key, so we can go down. Right, and now we can go in here, which means we can get into these rooms. Right, okay, plan. We're going to put France back, and then we're going to go do this bit here, and then we're going to do the stairwell. Let's do this. He's not there anymore. Interesting.
There's something missing.
France. That gives us a map. Map of the Caribbean. And that is part of the Pirates of Pontchartrain. I haven't got any of these ones previously. Interesting. Now, I don't know if these lamps were always here. Okay. But they look like evil lamps. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just look a bit sus. So can I go through here now? First floor hall key. That's what we're on, right?
Please, no.
No, it's a dark man. Did you see what happened when I pointed my gun? She pointed at herself. The dark man, I'm pretty certain, is some sort of physical representation of depression. Now, this is McCarthy's room, Ruth's room, and then we've got the empty room at the end. Now, the empty room, that's what they were saying. That's where the dark man just came out of, and that's what they were saying. Whoever stayed in that room, they're like important for some reason. Maybe the stairwell takes us down to the... Yeah, that's where the infirmary is. There's a laboratory down there. God. Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing that last. Right. Let's do some snooping, get some bullets. Can I have some health, please? Maybe I shouldn't have gone round just, like, drinking all the potions that I found. I feel like my life of abundance and excess is coming back to bite me in the butt right now. Moment of clarity.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better, when in fact we are here to be forgotten.
Yeah, that Dr. Gray, he is creepy. He has too many teeth. And I don't like him. Then nothing in there? Okay, so is this the drunk man's room? People on boats. They're definitely building me up to go on a boat in a bit. Gonna go on Mickey Mouse. Yeah, look at these evil lamps. I'm telling you, they're well creepy. No, thank you. We're building up to the empty room.
Ruth, are you there? No, of course not.
That was weird. Why would she say that? Like, we're already in the room. You can clearly see she's not here. So we've got a war photo. This is part of the Dying with Dignity trio. So is she the lady that we found on the bed? No, that must be... Oh, I don't know. Oh, is she our friend? I wonder. I've lost my patient log now, so I can't double check. Henry Cassell's Zoetrope.
Castle built the Zoetrope as an exercise in animation. He is very interested in moving pictures and has even ordered an aeroscope camera for the colony. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of phantasmagoria he will produce. For now, his Zoetrope entertains me greatly. It's not the little man passing his head, while quite humorous. It's the spell of that flickering light as it rotates. I swear, it takes me back to my childhood in a most profound way.
The Pirates of Pontchartrain. Okay, so Zoetrope. So early animation. So I need some film or maybe a bulb that's meant to go here, like for the flash. For Ruth's camera. Right. So we'll keep an eye out for a bulb. And she's been playing cards. Solitaire. Right, now to the empty room. You know what? No, I think I'm good. I think I'll go in here. Oh, okay. No, I have to go in here. Fine. The door's like, well, if you're going to be rude about it.
What is going on here?
This is where I was in the previous video, one of the cutscenes. was in this bar, hotel. Can I have some money, please? No? Okay, fine. Ooh. Yeah, health. That's what I need. Give me some more health. Is that a cocktail shaker? Jangling shaker. That is part 2 of a goat without horns. There's one more to get for that. Well, it looks like there's a party going to be happening here, but for who? And why? This was the lift that I came out of. Oh. But now it's the stairwell. Okay, well, we will go there. I'm a bit annoyed I couldn't go in the empty room. I'm going to do some karaoke. Come on, Jodie. Give it your best. Yeah? No? Feeling a bit shy? Okay, fair enough. Machine gun rounds. Okay. So we've got a few bits readying us up for some battling. Now it's down the stairwell. Oh, that was this place that I just... Right. Okay. Got ya. Now, let's go down. I'm sure there'll be nothing down here in the creepy laboratory infirmary. It's, you know, she'll be fine. Definitely not super scary, creepy stuff. No. No, just normal medicinal things. Yeah, like having a big red door, that's normal, right? Who doesn't have a big red door in their basement with a little hatch in it? Yeah, this looks totally fine. Oh. What's going on in there? That's weird. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Is that the third part of my lanyard? Scapegoat. Oh no. It is part of one I have though. Unspeakable cults. So we're just missing one more. Well, they've got candles. Is that a cow skull? I'm not sure. Goat skull.
I need the key.
Did I speak too soon about this game not being scary? Is that Jeremy? That's like a recording. Oh my god. Yeah, perfectly normal stuff. You know? That you get in an infirmary. Like dead bodies and rooms full of blood. So we've got the radiograph. And this is a partial capture of a brain grimed by unsettling darkness. I guess that's the griming, unsettling darkness. Okay. So these like sacrifices to this goddess over time. Need a key for that. Can't see anything in there. Black goat of the woods. This is some messed up stuff, I agree. Right. Radiography.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
I mean, yeah, it will do a very good job of severing necessary parts, but I'm not sure that's really the answer here. God. Oh, you've got a hole in your brain. Let me put another one in there for you. Old school mental health, eh? Now, what is this? A picture. Oh my God, this is him if all else fails.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhart and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it's missing. Someone keeps probably hiding them. Don't want you sticking ice picks in people's brains. God. Right. What have I found here? Electrical fuse. I see. This spare fuse can help regulate electrical power when inserted into a fuse box. I got ya. Oh, these are the other pictures of his brain, maybe. Yeah, there are like... What is going on? What am I listening to? So I just tried to use the fuse. That didn't seem to work. There's another key here. Surgery room key. Excellent. So that was one of the rooms I couldn't get into before. And then another radiograph. Can't do anything with that for now. So let's go back to the surgery room. Will that stop all this incessant shouting that I'm hearing? I hear voices too.
A giant. It's the young. They're praising her. The mother.
Yeah, let's take that out. Got another fuse. Great. What am I using these fuses for? So that was a recording that we were listening to. Let's just double check there's nothing else in here. So this, I guess, would be where his lobotomy would be. Jesus Christ. What are they doing to people down here? Turn on the electricity first to study the x-ray plates. Right. Yeah, I guess it is dark and dingy down here, so maybe it's for the lights. I was just kind of used to it. I was like, yeah, we're in an infirmary. It's a horror game. It's going to be dark, you know. I guess it goes back through here because I did put one of the fuses in the fuse box. So it must be this bit here. Just need the last one to go in. There we go. Oh, I didn't see it screwing in there. Got ya. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay. Oh, I did it. I am so smart. Got a little note to read.
Dr. Gray seemed to put a lot of effort into understanding and treating Jeremy. Did he find anything useful? Or was it all for show? An excuse to torture him? No matter what, Emily thought, maybe she could follow his work to some conclusion about the steps stipulated in the contract.
Yeah, I think his treatment is going to the point where it was kind of mentioning that note about ripping open wounds in order to heal faster. I kind of feel like when you're talking about lobotomizing someone, yeah, that's when it's kind of going a bit too far. So we should be able to view... Wait, am I going the wrong way? We should be able to view the radiographs here, right? So now we've got them all. Ah, so I need to piece them together. It's another puzzle. So I've got you. Can I... Oh, I can rotate it. Oh, I can rotate it quite freely. Now, I'm assuming because there's writing on it there, that's on the bottom. So let's pop that there for now. And then the top, I guess, is in a few different pieces. That isn't lining up for some reason. Oh, that looks like something, right? Oh, I did it. That took me so long. What the hell is that? Jeremy's darkness. It's his worm brain. His brain worm, sorry. A broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests it's part of a statue. Is he the one responsible for those disgusting pieces of art in the upstairs hallway opposite the clock? Right. Great. So glad we did that. Oh, that's what's happening, eh? It's gone all plant crazy out here. Are we underwater? Oh no, we on Steamboat Willie time. Look at all this. Yeah. Oh. I may have spent too long faffing about. Come on, woman, let's go. Come on, Jodie. Let's get out of here. Yeah, take that. Slide through here. I think I may have accidentally just taken the only medicine I had. Great, love that for me. Can I go in here? No. Okay. Sorry. I haven't got the sense of urgency that I apparently should have for this. And then we're heading to the attic, I assume. So this is where we heard screaming before.
I guess I never got a chance to look around this place.
No, well, you wouldn't let me in it, to be fair. And it's also where the piano fell from. The piano down there. Jeremy had something to do with it. Oh, it's another rat. JH. Is that Jeremy? Oh, it looks like a puzzle. So these all need to go together. That kind of looks like a base, so let's put that there. Oh, I did it a lot quicker. Use the talisman to open up Jerry's mind. Right, well, we'll do some opening of Jeremy's mind in a moment. Let's just look at the decor. Interesting.
What's this?
Health, yeah, see? And then we'll open Jeremy's mind up as much as he wants. I can't get any further. Over there. Is there anything over here? Oh look, someone's butt and some rats. Whoa, he's got a well thick tail. Look at that. Yeah, you better run. A noose? That's a bit dark. I can't do anything with that, okay. Well, that's probably for the better. What do we have here? Tessellated shard. That is part of the Prisoner of Ice. So we just need this, what looks like a necklace thing here. And then we've got everything. See, this is why you don't open up Jeremy's mind until you've had time to to look at everything. Do the whole Jeremy mind thing. To be fair though, I have no idea how to open up Jeremy's mind. Oh. 1, 4, 6 or 9? What do we reckon that is? A 6 or a 9? I don't know what order they'll be in though. I guess if we're looking at them all from the same angle here, that looks more like a 6. If it's in size order, the smallest number is 1, then it's 4, then it's 6. So let's give that a go. It was a 6, not a 9. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's where we are, right? Oh. Yeah. That's where we are. And it's loaded us. Are we in a boat now? I can hear water. Indeed. Follow the cranberry sauce.
This feels familiar somehow.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy.
It's
Where
Jodie Comer. I'm here.
Stuck in the mud and the bayou is taking me.
Jeremy? Can you hear
The
me?
motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on,
Jeremy in the
Jeremy.
boat?
I'll get the boat running. I'll get you out of here.
Oh, we got a little note.
A ghostly voice sounding like Jeremy called out for help. Emily couldn't quite understand where the voice was coming from. It somehow seemed to be a part of the place itself. All she could make out was that Jeremy was stuck and needed her to get the steamboat running.
I think he is the boat. Jeremy the boat. It's okay, Jeremy the boat. We're gonna get you out of this bayou. We're not gonna let it swallow you, take you. Nothing. Sweet FA. Okay. Great. Let's go through here then. He's a bit groany. He's got a bit of a plant problem. If I sneaky sneak, will that stop any plant people from jumping out at me? Yeah, he's definitely let himself go, hasn't he, really? Hasn't kept up with his gardening. So there's been some gambling going on. Oh, Jesus Christ. The hell is that thing? Where is it? Is it still... Oh my god. Reload. I don't know if it's still alive. It sounds like it is. Oh my god, it's like a head crab from Half-Life. Oh, I just tried to jab it. Emily, why aren't you aiming? I'm pressing the aim button. There we go. Look, it's all like wormy. So that takes 3 shots from a shotgun. 3 shots. And now a normal plant zombie man takes 2 shots. And I was sneaking as well. So, well, that's a dead one. That fell from somewhere. Well, maybe sneaking might help me here. There's a mask over there. Through the door then. Got a set route I have to go. Can't go in there.
The boat is run aground. Crashed right into the bayou. If I get the motor running, I could try backing into the river.
Yeah, that is a tree. That is not where boats should be. Oh, can't go that way. There's a little red lamp here. to show us that we're meant to get in there. Fine. I will just double check. Can I get in here anyway? No, I'll have to go... Oh, maybe I'll go around this way. I will drop down in a moment once I've fully investigated this area, because there's loads of stuff to... That's 3. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it took me a bit of time there. It takes a while to reload. There is a safe here. With nothing in it. Okay, I can't use that yet. Can't use it just yet. Why don't you put a safe in something? And then put nothing in the safe? Oh, this gets us around that bit. Ooh, I'm getting an axe. Thank you. Yes. I really should use the melee weapons more.
I can't break this. I just need something to...
Don't have to tell me twice. So, before I go down there, I'll go back and drop down into that room, because it kind of feels like I'm progressing things. Can't get in that way. But I can get in this way. Nothing. Okay. Get myself a sledgehammer. Definitely prefer a sledgehammer. As I said before, I'm not really sure... Oh, I've got loads of axes there. I'm not really sure if there's any difference between the different melee weapons. Go back this way. We'll drop down and then we'll come back. Definitely hear something. Bullets. Got it. So, yeah, that just kind of turned into a monster, which is weird. Unlock that now. I don't know why that was so blurry. Is that what I can hear? Some cranberry sauce. Can I open this? No. There is something here. It's that mask that I saw. Pallid mask. That is part of the Pirates of Pontchartrain. So there's just one more thing left for that. So that just gave me a few little extras. But now we've done that, we can progress. Right, we're back here. So let's investigate. Follow the cranberry sauce. There we go. They've had a serious cranberry sauce spillage here. Squeeze through another tight gap. Yeah. I'm sure there's enemies down here.
I think it just needs fuel to run.
Okay, so we need to get some fuel. That fuel. Empty gas can. No, okay. So we need to put some fuel in the gas can. Turn that off so we don't hurt ourselves. I can hear something snoring. I assume that's what that noise was. Although to be fair, I thought I heard that in the... Oh, I'm stuck. I thought I heard that in the cellar before, but maybe that's just like the noise of the steam. Filled gas can. Excellent, that's what we want. Thank you, I'll take that. Right, so shall we get the engine running? The engine is running. So now we should be able to get into the engine room. Not the engine room, where this big steering wheel was. And get all Mickey Mouse on this steamboat, eh? Got some nice music for us. Not creepy at all. Bit of organ music. Oh my god. There's loads of them. I didn't shoot. Oh.
I'm out of bullets.
Oh, sugar. Oh my god, he's still alive! He's taken 2 shotguns and a... Right, where are you? Where's it gone? Where has it gone? Yeah, 2 shotguns and 2 pistols. That's crazy. Oh, they're everywhere, aren't they? What? Oh, that's weird. There's some weird things going on this level. What a rude bitch. These guys are tough. What? I'm shooting him? How is it not... Oh god. He's dead now. These guys are insane! Sod this. Sod this. Sod it all. That's what I say. Can I go on the boat? How do I operate? Oh. I see. Yeah, I'm not dealing with them. They're mad. Oh. They're all getting attracted by the music, I guess. I'm like nearly out of all my bullets. This is not going well for me. I heard those little monsters again. Is that just try to get them out of here so that I can come down here? I wonder. Yeah, look. I'm sneaking right now, right? Yeah. Let's not wake up the baby. But if I have to use any bullets, I'm sure that's going to cause me problems. Oh my god, there's another one. Okay.
Jeremy?
Are you ready to tell me what's happening?
What's happening?
I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body.
Uncle!
Are you under the impression that you died? Yes. No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean to you? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
Story? What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
Jeremy!
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Come back. Find your focus.
Uncle?
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. I escaped my doom. Destiny!
Again, find your focus.
Jeremy!
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place.
Hey, listen to me. We're gonna drown.
Calm down, Miss Hartwood. You're not in any danger.
But Jeremy, he was here, wasn't he?
Miss Hartwood, I am beginning to suspect your family curse is catching up with you. Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
No. No, I was just confused. I thought I saw him for a moment. I'm fine. I'll let you be.
Miss, I want you to know I'm here to help, if you need me.
Yeah, by sticking an ice pick up her brain, I'm sure. So, I think this is a great place to end Alone in the Dark for today. As always, I'd love to hear what you guys are making of this down in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up, because that gives me and my videos a little bit of a boost. If you're enjoying the series so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know when I go live, make sure you hit that bell button so you can turn on notifications. Until next time!